Hey everyone, it's Ride1940 here, and today we're taking a look at U-Boat. We are in U-48 once again, leaving La Rochelle. It is December 29th, 1940. We've survived so far, and this is pretty neat. I've never actually seen another submarine here. That's pretty cool. We are tasked with going out to this sector. It appears that the intel says there's going to be a large number of vessels, so hopefully we can get our tonnage up and continue with the happy times and accomplish the tonnage goals. So we will pick it up once we get into the sector, or unless something crazy happens. Alright, well, we are outside of our patrol area, I think. Yeah, we were tracking this convoy that was reported to us by another U-boat. I thought they were tracking this way because we got intel saying they were going 085. I intercepted that line, and it looks like they had actually come down this way and did a course change at some point. So we're shadowing them. Their movement seems erratic, unless this is a completely different convoy, because they're heading towards me now. And if they originally had a west or easterly course going this way, so I don't know what's going on, why they're coming back up this way. Maybe it's another convoy, I don't know. However, you can see out there, there's quite a bit of ships, so... Oops, I don't... Oh, Klaus is off watch, I guess. I was going to say, I don't want somebody below deck, so I want to get up topside. Well, anyways, he's got to hop on the Uzo. Yeah, you can see them coming towards me. The hydrophone check said that that's what was going on. So now I want to get the boat oriented, going the other way, kind of pointing at them. If they're going to come up this way, this is a perfect shot at the inner convoy where there's probably some fat, juicy ships. And I'm guessing these are corvettes or destroyers or something on the outsides. Maybe even that one there. So we might get a little squirrely here. We'll see what happens. I'm just thinking, like, I could see this going awry just because they're... If these are all escorts, they're going to come swapping over, or swathing over this way, like in a line basically, and they'll eventually get me. You know what, while we're here, actually, that reminds me, we should get an echo sounder reading. Just give us a good depth indication of what we got to play with. What is the depth, my man? Okay, so it's at least 150 meters. That's good for us. Alright, let's go. It's hard to starboard. Speed up just a little bit. Get oriented, going kind of perpendicular to this main path. They don't see us yet, so we want to keep it that way. Yeah, the active direction finder is saying that they're 10 to 16 nautical miles out, closing us, bearing 360 or 358, so it's them right over there. Actually... Okay, you know what? Let's do a sanity check here, because I noticed the active direction finder said they were 360. Oh, bearing from us, got it. Okay. Alright, let's submerge the boat. Gonna stop.
All engines stop. Periscope down.
And we will pick this up when the formation actually closes us and we're in firing position. Okay, it looks like initially the convoy I thought was coming towards us. They were actually heading away from us, and so they made a course change and we basically flanked them, sped up forward ahead of the convoy, and now we've positioned ourselves about a mile from where they will cross our bow. You can see right here the setup, and it looks like we have some merchants that were coming up this way, so we'll speed it up just to let us get some detection. Let's go all the way up on the periscope. And I'm hoping that we... Oh, there's a Corvette or something right there. Destroyer, actually.
Bearing 95 degrees.
Big fat merchant right there. I think that's a C3 or something over there. Another merchant. Ooh, that is a tanker. I want that one. Alright, let me just lock some of these ships. Get them on our map here so we can see what's going on. Alright, that looks like just a couple escorts up forward there. Okay, I think we need to actually creep forward. The way that this guy's going, it's not going to be good. That looks like the tanker.
Dead slow ahead. Slow ahead.
Okay, we'll do that and then
Dead slow ahead.
slow ahead a little bit more and then stop.
All engines stop.
Okay, here we go. Alright, this guy is a C3, I'm guessing. Yep. Wait a minute, is that a C3? Yeah, that looks like a C3. Okay, I'm still not good at that. Velocity, let's figure out the velocity here. Man, our periscope is fluctuating wildly with the waves here. Don't want to be discovered. Okay, I think that these guys were going a reported 7 knots, so we'll see how true that is. It probably would have been easier actually to get the convoy speed from that tanker that's in front of us. Yeah, I don't trust that. That's just, we're just moving around too much here. Alright, I'm just gonna put in 7 knots. That's what we're gonna deal with.
Target speed.
That reminds me, I need to
knots.
get one of these guys over to the TDC. Where are you going? Alright, so we'll go target this guy first. Angle on bow. What do we got here? Minus 36.4. I would never guess that just by looking at the thing. I'm just so bad at that.
Attack perimeters update. Angle 3-6. Bow left.
I was thinking that to me looks more like 70 degrees or something, but I'm probably visualizing the opposite of it. It's hard for my brain to wrap around that. Okay, the highest point, that looks about good.
Update. Distance to target 550.7 meters.
So we'll go with a T1.
Flood tube 2.
I think we got to set that to 8.5. Yep. That is set to 8.5. Let's update the angle on bow.
Update. Angle 3-8, bow left.
Okay, that's good. Fire that. This one looks so good. Yes, okay. Actually, let's hit the C3 behind him and then we'll go for the tanker. C3 once again. Let's say 7 knots. Angle on bow. Maybe that's, I don't know. 40? Oh, that's pretty far, isn't it? Jeez. That might be too far. What we got for distance here? That is 3 nautical miles. Just roughly 6,000 kilometers. Well, I guess if we move it to here, it'd be 4. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to work because that's just a further target. This thing is closing this guy quickly. We might just go for the tanker and then call it quits here. I hate doing this. My mouse is giving me so much problems. The scroll wheel on it has become super sensitive after my work trip, so I think it got manhandled in the luggage or something. Yeah, it's pretty freaking far. Okay, we'll skip that guy. This guy looks pretty close, actually. Ooh, I am not good at identifying these guys, but I'll call this an Empire Bell, I guess. Well, actually, it doesn't have the center mast here. Empire Explorer, maybe? Yeah, I think it's an Empire Explorer. Got that little aerial or mast thing right there. Let's go with that. 8.9 draft. Okay, let's say 7 knots. Angle on bow, it's got to be pretty low, I guess. Maybe 20 something. Oh, not bad. 22. I'm learning. 22.7, we'll call it.
Update. Angle on bow. 2, right.
Let's get our distance.
The torpedo has covered half the distance.
Okay.
Update. Distance to target. 3, 0.
1 nautical mile. We'll go with a T2.
Flood tube 1.
Say 9.5. Magnetic. I gotta remember that. I think I've lost some kills by not setting that on accident. Okay, I think we're good. Let's fire this guy. Okay. Now let's get the prize. That's what I want right there. Tanker. Oh, let's get a tanker. Come on. Is that the Dale class? Maybe. Nope, not the Dale class. There it is. That's the T2. 7.1 draft. 7 knots. Angle on bow is pretty close to like 90, getting close to it. Oh, this thing is out of whack. No, not close to 90, 61.6, okay. Oh no, I think my other calculation, I didn't do that correctly. I didn't put negative. Crap. I'm sure many of you watching saw that. Dang it. You're like, what are you doing? Crap. Oh well, we'll make it up and get this guy, hopefully. Get this ghost image going. Oh no, see my stupid... Jeez.
It's a hit. Fire on board.
Oh sweet, okay, we got a fire on board. Let's just make this...
Distance 2,
7.1, so we'll do
6 meters.
8.5.
Flood tube 3.
This is a...
Tube 3 flooded.
Let's make this a fast one.
The torpedo has covered half the distance. Update. Speed 7 knots.
Okay, we'll do that.
Angle on bow 6, 5.
Magnetic pistol. Everything's set. We'll fire. Okay, and then what is this guy? This is T2.
Flood tube 4.
Alright. Let's set that to 8. Yep.
Tube 4 flooded. Update.
Alright, we'll just get this again. I want to make sure I sink this guy, hopefully.
Angle on bow 6, 7. Bow left.
Okay, everybody's good. Fire that. Look at that. Fire on board. Good. This other guy's getting away. Where did that torpedo go? Yeah, it's going way over. Okay, let's get low. We need to dive now, don't we? Let's go to
maximum safe depth.
Maximum safe depth.
20 seconds.
Speed up.
Depth 5 meters. 10 seconds to impact. The torpedo has covered half the distance.
Captain, there's an incoming transmission.
It's a miss. 15 meters.
Destroyer, 120 degrees.
The enemy ships have sounded their alarms.
Time to test our metal, lads. 40
Seconds to impact.
Alright, here we go.
35 meters.
30 seconds.
Oh, dude, there's a lot of fires out there. I wonder if another U-boat's attacking. That must be it. Alright. Oh, yes. Oh, this is so good. That is a painful hit for this guy. Okay. I would like to actually try and evade in first person. I think that's pretty fun, actually.
60 meters.
Turn the volume up for this. If we can get away, I think we'll call it at that, and then we'll go back to the patrol area. So I'm diving towards the convoy now. There's a warship astern of me.
Current depth 75 meters.
Let's get our echo
Give me a
sounder
current
reading.
eco sounder reading.
The seabed is at least 150 meters below the keel, Captain. Depth measurement was inconclusive.
Okay, so
85 meters.
I can barely hear him actually. Oh, nice. We completed our main mission. Whoa. I don't know what all that shaking was. That's nuts.
Current depth 95 meters.
Okay. He's coming astern of us.
85 degrees.
Alright.
Rudder hard to starboard. 105 meters.
Okay. We're going to pull over
Destroyer,
to the right.
60 degrees.
He's going to be in our starboard stern quarter there. We're going to wait for him to drop depth charges and we're going to speed up. Yep, here he comes.
Captain, the enemy ships have sounded their alarms.
We know the drill. Let's turn the tables on these.
We'll get ready with the speed.
Depth charges.
There we go.
Very close. Captain,
Rudder emissions.
Straighten out.
fantastic.
Faster, faster. Current depth 115 meters.
Okay, he's going to pass over this way. We'll wait for the explosions and we'll slow down. I think we might have dodged him. He's probably going that way. Yep.
125 meters.
Okay, let's
Rudder
turn
hard to
starboard again.
starboard.
Depth charges. Very close.
amidships.
Oh man, what is all that shaking? Alright, the explosions are off in the distance there. Got somebody over here on the port side of the submarine.
Current depth, 145 meters.
All right. Sounds like the guy on this side is turned around, is coming back towards us. Yeah, I can hear him kind of coming this way, so across our bow from port to starboard at a pretty high angle because he's kind of coming down towards us, I think. Alright, I want to come off angle to the port side here. If he's coming down this way, then we'll go towards the port and hopefully can pass him and slink away. If he depth charges us, of course we'll speed up and get out of the way. It sounds like he's kind of fading over there, and it's hard to hear the sounds over the jet planes that are taking off near me. Jet fighter planes. Oh man, I don't know if you guys could hear that, but it is pretty loud in my apartment right now. Not good. I'm trying to run away from destroyers and corvettes here. I wonder if I could actually use this and see anything. It's incredibly dark. I can see my U-boat. Can't really see the light above. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Didn't think so.
Rudder amidships.
I think that guy's along our starboard side now. I'm very tempted to try and come up to periscope depth and see if I could put a torpedo down somebody. So I think we've gone deeper into the middle of the convoy. I guess we can take a look. The depth charge attacks were astern of us now, so they might line up pretty closely with a stern tube shot. Alright, rudders amidships. Yeah, let's do it. Let's come to periscope depth.
Current depth, 140 meters.
Don't really hear Aztec going, so sounds all right so far. Oh, that is picking up in intensity. Actually, we should hold back here. Let's stay around 130.
130 meters.
Yep, we're gonna have to.
Rudder hard to starboard.
They sound like they're astern on the port side. We'll turn hard to starboard, kind of angle off them, and then go straight, and then hopefully that throws off their attack if they're lining up on us. It's gaining in intensity as it's coming towards us. Or coming to like the closest point of approach, CPA. Yeah.
105 meters.
Oh, are they still coming up? I didn't want that. Oh, they're going down. Okay, good.
Dive
Let's
to
go down to 150 again.
meters. 110 meters.
That's
We've been
it's
spotted.
getting pretty close.
Time to test our metal, lads.
Depth charges. Very close.
Rudder amidships.
Okay, here we go.
Faster, faster.
$120 meters.
Hopefully we can get out of the way. They are pretty close.
Current depth, 125 meters.
Can we see anything now if there's explosions?
Ship propellers. Directly above us.
Oh boy. Alright, stop messing around with the scope.
135 meters.
It's hard to tell if this contact that I'm listening to is going up overhead or if it's coming towards us going overhead this way.
140 meters.
Rudder 20 degrees. Port.
Do 20 degrees to port, then we'll straighten out after a little bit. Hopefully get a good angle off this thing away from where they're charging.
Dead slow ahead. 145 meters.
Yeah, I heard the depth charges call, but I never heard the explosions. There's somebody out this way. And that guy's moved over there, I think.
Rudder amidships.
Oh, this is nuts.
$150 meters.
All right,
Periscope
let's be risky.
$145 meters.
125 meters.
Captain, we're at periscope depth. Ready for surface observations.
All right, cool.
Funnel smoke. Large group. Bearing 330 degrees.
Graph, get your butt on the periscope. Oh, wow. Oh, these are merchants all around. Oh, there's the destroyer. Those are the guys going after us. Ooh, boy. Okay, Graph's on the periscope. Let's, this guy's going. He must be going so slow. Alright, I want to go 180 out. Oh, is that him? There's quite a few destroyers right here.
The crew evacuates the ship.
Let's see if we can get this freighter. Is that an Empire Explorer? It's hard to tell. Oh wait, no, that doesn't have the main center mast there. Maybe it's an Empire Bell. It's not an Empire Tower, so it's got to be the Bell. Okay. Recognize that. We'll say they're going 7 knots. I don't know. Angle on the bow. 60? Not bad. 72.9. Okay.
Perimeters update. Angle on bow, 7-3, bow
Okay,
right.
and that distance looks pretty close.
Update. Distance, 1, 2,
Stern
2,
tube.
8 meters. AOB, 7,
So we'll go
5,
8.5
right.
for the depth.
Flood tube 5.
Tube 5 flooded.
Update.
Alright, update this angle on bow.
AOB, 7, 9, right.
Everything is good. Let's fire.
Fire.
Okay. Okay. So we've got a destroyer astern of us. 1, 2, 3 of them astern of us. Destroyers out there. Yep. Bunch of merchants over here. Oh, there's a destroyer over there. Is closing. Kind of. Okay. Yeah, I think if we just set our course this way, dive down,
Current depth 5 meters.
let's watch this, see how this goes. Oh man, it might be a close miss, dang it. They might be going slower than 7 knots.
Submarine 20 degrees.
Oh no, maybe. Please hit, please hit, please hit, please hit. Oh, I think it's gonna hit. Please don't be a dud.
Seconds.
Blow the bow off, come on. Yes. Alright, this has been great. Just trashing these ships.
Current depth 35 meters.
Look at all these escorts right here, just kind of combing the area.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Submarine 25 degrees.
Alright, well, I think we will pick it up once we've escaped the convoy, otherwise this is going to go on forever. I'm going to be having to dodge these guys for quite a while, nice and slow, and I don't want this video to get super long just because of that.
Current depth 85 meters.
Alright, we're being depth charged again, so let's speed up.
Faster. Rudder hard to port.
Hard to port. Alright, we're just going to wait.
Rudder amidships.
Straighten out. Oh, they are so close.
150 meters.
Captain, the enemy ships are at battle stations.
Don't panic. Focus on your tasks.
Depth charges very close.
So basically we were heading off the opposite course of the convoy to get out of here. There was like one destroyer on our tail. It seems like
145 meters.
1 or 2 have actually flanked us and are crisscrossing overhead to drop charges on us. But they sound off, so I think we're okay. We're just going to slow down soon. But there's a guy somewhere back aft. He's trying to close us, I think.
150 meters.
Rudder hard to port.
Alright, we'll go slow. We'll actually go hard to starboard. We want to turn away from that other guy over there, and the depth charge is going off on that side. Slow down. Come off to the starboard here. We'll start to hear this guy probably move up this way as we come starboard around him. Yeah, you can hear him right moving this way. That's our sub coming about as he's coming towards us. A lot of this stuff I used to do with my hands and stuff doing TMA, like as a sonar supervisor on a destroyer doing ASW. It's funny doing the opposite of that, but doing it with just audio. I forget what we call it. I think it was like Kung Fu TMA or something. It was basically TMA using your hands, and it made you look like a Kung Fu master doing like the different poses and stuff before you'd strike your enemies. Because
Rudder amidships.
down in sonar, it's like you don't have the whole charting stuff, right? So there's a whole different team that's doing that somewhere else. So you as a supervisor, you've either got to draw it out yourself, or you got to use your hand or use your brain and kind of picture what's going on. All right. So eventually, if he's not closing us and he's continuing on his course, after our course change, because we made our subs go rudder midships, we're going straight now. He should start falling aft if he's not tailing us.
Propellers directly above us.
If we don't hear a change, then he's like he's nose on to us, coming at us. Yeah, it sounds like he's still nose on. We'll wait for the depth charges call, and then we'll just have to speed up again.
Captain, the enemy ships are at battle stations.
Yep, understood.
Test our metal, lads.
Understood. I think he's trying to make a pass at us. He's moving up this way, so he might be trying to cut us off to stitch us with some depth charges. All right, we're gonna pull hard to
Rudder
starboard.
hard to starboard.
Depth charges.
There we go.
Close.
Yeah, so he's going to go over the top. We're going to cut over to the right, hopefully, and dodge that stitch, or at least minimize our exposure to it. Yeah, you can hear it rapidly moving this way now as we pull away from it. Wait for the explosions. Let's quiet ourselves
slow
down
ahead.
and straighten
Rudder
out,
amidships.
and hope that this guy is off. Nope. Alright, what do we got for damage control?
Damage report.
Medic! Where's the medic?
Alright, I need to go to F2 view to manage this, because there's a lot of crazy stuff going on here. The flooding, what's going on here? Okay, that wasn't so bad actually. There was just, looks like
Depth charges some distance away.
everybody's screaming for a medic, but like no one's wounded or hurt. Okay. Looks like there's no flooding, that's good, and it's possible our hull is compromised. We are in danger of being at such a critical depth. Okay. Hopefully that attack kind of threw them off a little bit.
Depth charges some distance away.
Yeah, they seem to be repeating that attack on that spot. Alright, well, once again, we'll pick this up when we get away, hopefully. Okay, we just can't seem to get away. They're pinging us with Aztec now, and they're right overhead, so we're going to have to probably dodge another depth charge attack. You know what, I want to come... Let's look at the map. Yeah, let's continue this way. Eventually they're going to have to break off and go after escorting their ships again. There are other U-boats out there. So I hope at least if we're having all this heat on us that it'll help them be they'll be a bit more successful. Let's see if we could slink away. Got pinged by the Aztec, but it seems like they haven't followed up on that.
Depth charge is some distance.
Yeah, okay, I think we're in the clear now. Let's see what happens. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know what that noise was, but alright, I think it's finally happening. The audio is kind of strange, isn't it? It seems like the explosions are super close when I'm looking at the map.
Depth charge is some distance away.
Oh, I think we got this now, thankfully, yeah. Speed it up. A couple miles away, alright. That looks good. Five to 10. Alright, cool. So I think we can come up to periscope depth finally.
Periscope depth.
We'll take a peek and then we'll get the heck out of here.
5 meters. Captain, we're at periscope depth. Ready for surface observations.
Do a quick around the room. Alright. Yep, got some guys out there. Convoy and some of the escorts that were harassing us. No one is near us. This is good. I think we can go ahead and surface and start
All
running.
the tanks.
5 meters.
We'll also cancel our silent run.
Silent running. Return to normal operations.
And haul
Go
butt
ahead.
the other way. Mission accomplished, I guess. Yeah, so we just got to go back to
Switch to diesel engines.
head down this way and
Risen to the surface.
get back to home port.
Tube 1 loaded.
We got to get all our radio messages off too. Waiting for this guy. You know what? Yeah, I think you got enough rest, buddy. Let's. Oh, Carl's already in the radio.
4 loaded.
Are we not radioing that we sunk all those ships? Okay, well, anyways, I'm not gonna make you guys sit through the transit. We're gonna make it all the way back to La Rochelle, hopefully, and we'll see what the results were. This patrol was actually pretty short if we managed to make it home. We left on the 29th or like the 30th of December. So, yeah, only about a week. Well, we were on our way home and we found this lone merchant, and I think we'll engage it with the torpedo and do a surface attack. Maybe we can get this guy to bail out so we can get an easy shot.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Let's see if we can get close and tell him we intend to sink the ship.
Captain, the enemy ships are at battle stations.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Let's turn the tables on these, shall we?
Alright, let's do a course change this way.
Rudder hard to port.
What is the flag on this guy? Alright. I wonder if we're too close for it to arm, but we'll take a look. Yep,
Dead slow
and
ahead.
center
Rudder
that up.
ships.
Oops. Empire Explorer, yep, you are an Empire Explorer.
Attack parameters
Let's
update.
go with that.
Target speed 7 knots. Angle 3-1, bow left. Update. Distance to target.
Actually, that angle on bow looks like pretty like 90 degrees there. Yeah, that's like 90. Okay. So we'll say minus 90.
Attack
Close
parameters
enough.
update.
Bow
Angle on
tube.
bow, 9-1 left. 1-2-1.
What do we got here? 8.9, so 10 meters for the mag. 10 meters. I guess a fast shot's fine. Alright. Oops. Cancel that. Synchronize, buddy. Quickly.
Update. AOB 101, bow left.
What are we at for the synchronization? Oh, come on. This is going to take forever.
Update. Angle on bow 126, bow left. Target speed 7 knots.
Okay, and come on. Ready, set. Let's go update the angle on bow. Oh, you know what? There's nobody at the station.
Update. AOB.
I always forget that.
130, bow left.
What? Is it still calculating now? Oh, okay. What the heck is going on? with the- Why did it lose that stuff?
AOB 134 left.
Okay, let's get this guy to do something else. And then let's get this guy to go to the torpedo calculator. I don't know why they're not updating it.
HB 141.
Is it really that crazy? Yeah, say 155, I guess.
Update. AOB 145 left.
No, minus 155.
Attack parameters update. Angle 156.
Oh, this attack has gone so bad. I'm over this.
Fire.
It's gonna be a messed up shot. Okay, screw this. We're gonna go for our guns now. Get him on the gun, Klaus. You gotta get on the gun, buddy.
Second swim back. Affirmative.
No, never mind. I wanted you to go on the other gun.
Affirmative. 30 seconds. Support.
It's not too bad of a shot, but it's probably gonna miss. Yeah.
It's a miss.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Rudder amidships. Faster. Faster.
There we go. Here, it's gonna be loud. I'm gonna have to volume this down, or my neighbors are gonna freak out. That is still crazy loud. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that stuff. I wonder if I can hit that cargo if it's just going to cause a massive secondary explosion. I'm getting some good water line hits even though I'm aiming for the cargo. And I guess that's the trick to getting waterline shots, is just aim for something else. Okay, let's pull this way and go a little faster.
Faster, faster.
We'll wait till we get more in line with them. There we go. Man, I'm really curious to see how much
Rudder amidship.
tonnage we got on this patrol. I'm a little worried that we didn't get... ooh, what's going... Oh, yeah. A little worried we didn't get the cues for the radio calls for the ship sinkings. This is HE, so I was hoping it would cause more fires. Alright, here we go. Ah, that was a miss. Oh man, I was hoping for a big explosion there. Oh, we should actually kind of stop here, go really slow.
Dead slow ahead.
Oh boy, how many shots is this gonna take? Oh, it's gonna take a lot if I keep missing like that. I think this is the first time I've used HE after switching them out. I don't know if I'm a fan. Although with the AP, with the way that I shoot, it normally takes a full load to sink a ship. Oh, nice, we got a fire on board. That's good. That's what we want. Ah, the waves, damn it. Looks like that fire got put out pretty quickly. They got some good damage control over there. Ah, damn. And, oh, what a good shot over here. And doing this stuff makes me wish that there was a surface version of this game, or like an add-on where you can play as a surface combatant and maybe like a raider and some merchants with big guns. There's that battleship game that someone's developing. I don't even know the full title of it. I can't quite remember it. It's like, I don't know if it's just Battleship or something like that. Battleship Captain or something. But that one, I think you take control of one of the pocket battleships from Germany, and you're in like a 3D world. It looks like the gun systems are being modeled pretty accurately and that kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to playing that eventually. Alright, we got the fires going. I'm just going to expend these last 2 HE rounds and then we'll let it burn. She is coming ablaze pretty well now. Okay, that's it for that. Let's go ahead and tell Klaus to get on the command bridge. Let's speed it up. How's she looking over there?
Faster, faster.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Change course. All engines stop.
Oops. Where are we? There we are. Wanted to take a good picture. That looks pretty cool. It looks cool, but I always get this problem with... I can't remember what I do to get rid of it. There we go, the cursor went away, finally. No one wants to take a screenshot with like a big fat yellow cursor. You always got to get different angles for the thumbnails for YouTube. Anyways, while we're doing this, we can go ahead and pick up some crew members, see what's going on here. Okay, that's 6 of 8, and then the other boat. I guess we can give him some food. Good luck, man. Alright. That reminds me, our crew, we need to check on our food levels here. I think we're pretty good to go home. Let's let's move that about like that. Put some sausages there. Add some fish. That's good. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here.
The ship is sinking.
Okay, out of the way from the ship. And once again, I keep saying that we're going to pick this up when we return to base, and the stuff always happens, so let's do that this time. Alright, we've made it back, and I found out that we did have messages to send out for the sunken ship. It was just I didn't have the Happy Times mission thing selected, so that's why it kind of hid that stuff. Alright, completed assignment, contributed to the sinking of the Salt Lake Park. Is that the only ship that we sunk? Alright, we completed the Happy Time. Nice. Oh, it keeps going. It keeps going. Oh, geez. 80,000 now. Okay. Oh, 20,000 tons. 21,000 almost. I wonder if that was us or if that was a combo of the other U-boats. 6,000 tons there. Oh, not bad. Yeah, we got 4 vessels this time. This is pretty good. 27,000 tons. Is that our best yet? I don't know. 10 days. That's not bad. So I've been pretty happy trying to do the manual calculation. Like I said, the manual calculations are kind of like pseudo ones because I do cheat with the protractor for the angle on bow. But yeah, it's proving to be way more fun and less frustrating because the AI captain and the AI, whoever you get for the AI to target the ships, they're just so slow at it, and they have to be within visual range to detect a target. And it's just, it takes too long and you miss things like this. This is awesome, hitting a 10,000 ton tanker. I love to see that. We did fail a mission while we were on our way up to attack this convoy. We were told to deliver first aid for a submarine that was attacked kind of heavily, but I didn't want to break away from the convoy and miss those ships, so unfortunately we hung them out to dry, and I couldn't figure out how to find them again after we sunk the vessels and got away from this convoy, but oh well. Cool. I think my guys have earned a little vacation. Looks like no one's leveled up, but we still need to repair stuff. I'll take care of all this stuff. Yeah, anyways, this is U-48. Once again, we've survived another patrol. It's now 1941. The new year has ticked over. I'm excited about going further out into the Atlantic to hunt more ships. I'm getting slowly better at sinking them and slowly getting better at getting away from them. I think some of the earlier patrols I got videos of, we were just popping up into a convoy, not sinking anything, and it was hell to like get away from them. So yeah, I think we're doing a lot better now. And it's many thanks to you guys who've offered me tips in the comments and stuff like that. It's definitely made me a better captain. So if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'll get to them as soon as possible. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.